Salut à tous, cette vidéo est une rediffusion d'un live disponible sur ma chaîne Twitch. Si vous voulez, vous pouvez venir lâcher un petit follow, vous abonner à cette chaîne YouTube qui compilera toutes les autres VOD, mais aussi rejoindre le Discord de la communauté. Tous les liens sont en description. N'oubliez pas d'activer la cloche pour être notifié à chaque sortie de nouvelle VOD, mais aussi de lâcher un like si celle-ci vous plaît. Bon visionnage. Ok, nous commençons donc cette histoire. Du coup, là, vous voyez que quand je cligne des yeux, ça avance. Oh, c'est incroyable. Oh, c'est incroyable. C'est incroyable. Ça capte très très bien. Ok, let's go. Ça me dit quelque chose ce jeu, apparemment c'est ouf. Eh bah écoute, j'espère. Il est sorti le 8 avril, j'espère que ça vous plaira. Je vais baisser le son par contre.
Well, hello there, stranger. Woo. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I ask you for your name, but sad.
Alors attendez, juste une seconde. Je peux pas régler le volume du jeu là? Je vais le faire là, dans une seconde. Le son est très très fort en fait, ok. C'est dommage, vous voyez qu'on puisse pas...
You got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense.
Pas trop.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius.
Je suis un génie du clignement d'œil.
You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you.
Ah, c'est un peu notre caron, notre Chiron.
Sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? A better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
Et je bouge avec ma souris du coup.
Big scary one. That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life from proud to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. No, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
Ah, on est transformé en... On est transformé en seagull, en mouette, en goéland. Ah, peut-être, bien joué. Je sais pas s'ils leur disent liar du coup, je sais pas, j'ai pas bien compris.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me.
Ok.
I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great.
Ok. Très bien,
So,
monsieur.
Just think back
Mhm.
to the very beginning,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
first thing that you can remember.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm gonna send you there.
Mhm.
But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be
Okay.
a second, could be 5 years.
Alright.
That's just how this thing
Pas de
works.
soucis, mec. Let's go.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink,
Ok.
I'm gonna send you back.
Pas de soucis. Moi,
Don't
il y
be
a...
afraid, and don't try to fight it.
C'est parti. C'est
Just
parti.
try to enjoy it this time.
C'est parti, les gars. Le jeu commence. On a compris l'histoire.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
Je sais pas, ça me plaît.
Really like it.
Oh non!
Mm.
Je voulais connaître l'histoire. Oh non, c'est hyper... J'ai des lentilles. J'ai des lentilles, je peux pas ne pas cligner des yeux.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there?
Finir par me coller les
Right
paupières.
over there. Don't you see it?
Si, je le vois, je le vois.
That's called an agave.
Un agave. Non!
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
En fait, ça va me faire rager.
Where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here?
Je clignerai pas, je connais l'histoire. J'ai cligné sans faire exprès?
Go ahead, kid.
C'est possible. J'ai peur que ça me frustre, ouais. En fait... Salut Kiki, comment ça va? En fait, vu que j'ai mis mes lentilles, je ne peux pas ne pas cligner des yeux. Donc ça va être complexe, hein. Ça va être complexe. C'est parti. Mais ça va me plaire. Donc là, on était donc avec une femme, j'imagine, au vu de sa voix, etc. Une personne en tout cas féminine, qui se trouve être peut-être une petite amie, peut-être une sœur, peut-être quelqu'un de la famille proche, ou pas. On était donc sur la plage. Quand le métronome s'affiche, ça t'incite pas à avancer dans le temps. Ça m'incite, c'est-à-dire que du coup, je le fais, quoi. J'avance dans le temps, quoi. Si je cligne des yeux, j'avance dans le temps en cliquant sur le métronome. Donc oui, de base, en fait, c'est que du coup, entre guillemets, il n'y a plus grand-chose à faire. C'est que du coup, à partir du moment où j'avance dans le temps, j'avance dans le temps, dans tous les cas, ça changera rien, tu vois. Il n'y a pas de choix de quand cligner les yeux, ça, j'ai pas lu. J'ai pas vu qu'il y ait ça. Donc normalement, ça devrait pas y être. Sachez-le. Est-ce que j'affiche le chat, tiens? Est-ce que vous voulez que je l'affiche? Vous voulez que j'affiche le chat? Comme vous voulez. Et donc du coup, vu que j'ai mes lentilles, donc... Non, c'était pas ça que je disais, je me perds. Oui, donc le métronome. Moi, je voulais juste en fait connaître un peu plus l'histoire de, par exemple, là, j'imagine qu'on était vers le midi, au départ dans l'histoire. Je pense pas, vu comment le jeu est graphique. Très bien. Je prends cet avis comme si c'était l'avis de tout le chat. Ok, plus 1, ça me va. C'est bon, vous êtes 2, ça me suffit. Donc, du coup, voilà, avec mes lentilles, ça va être un peu compliqué. On va essayer de pas trop de se retenir parce que, en fait, j'ai cligné des yeux quand il y a besoin. Normalement, en fait, on n'est pas censé, je veux dire, de ce que j'ai lu, on n'est pas censé s'empêcher de cligner des yeux. Hein. Vraiment, c'est pas le but. Donc, voilà.
Look at that. There's your little hand.
Oh, c'est ma main. Je m'appelle Benny.
That's a great idea.
Ah, c'est mon papa.
To see how he grows?
The zoom on this thing is fantastic. What was that beep?
Ok, ça passe automatiquement. Dans tous les cas, j'avance dans le temps, donc.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
Bien sûr. Ah, c'était ma mère. C'était ma mère, donc.
Sounds good, honey!
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's... Look at his little face.
Non.
What do you think he's thinking about?
Ouais, vraiment, je trouve que le concept... En fait, on me l'a recommandé... Steam me l'a recommandé une fois que j'ai fini... une fois que j'avais fini ma quête. Dont le premier épisode de la VOD est disponible sur ma chaîne.
No, it's not
YouTube,
derivative.
Padamm VOD.
At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry.
Ah, c'est le bateau.
I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color. Hey, we do not throw things
Oh, pardon.
in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it.
Ok, pardon maman.
You know, one day...
Oh. Oh, j'aime beaucoup. Oh, j'aime beaucoup cette mécanique. C'est un logiciel à part? Non, c'est intégré au jeu. C'est intégré au jeu. Ah oui, je crois que t'étais pas là pendant le calibrage. Si, t'étais là pendant le calibrage. C'est intégré au jeu. J'ai rien eu à installer en plus.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Comme beaucoup en vrai. Oh, la musique et tout. Le Mickey Mousing qui est autour.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school.
Non!
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
Bien sûr.
I just don't want him to get attached.
C'est un chien.
Richard.
What?
Oh non, c'est un
The
chat.
cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But, while he's here, I say we call him Ernie.
Je me cache les yeux.
Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet. I think someone likes his new cat.
Richard,
What?
his cat?
What? Yeah, I just mean, for now. Of course we're not gonna keep him.
Right. I believe that. I know where this is going.
Bah
For
oui.
now, honey. But another thing I'll just say quickly.
C'est donc mon chat. Mais je suis obligé, sinon on n'apprend pas sur l'histoire. Comment
Now
je
for
fais?
the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Oh,
There you go.
let's go.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
Oui.
Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good.
Yes.
Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Ah ouais, elle est allergique au chat.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her.
Il est borgne en plus, oui, mais il est trop mignon.
Prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
On le renie pas, ce chat. C'est mon chat.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Mince. Bon, ils sont partis en Égypte, donc tous les deux, ce sont mes parents. On suit évidemment l'histoire. Mes parents, on l'a bien compris. C'est vraiment... Par contre, c'est vraiment bien fait. Hein. Je suis désolé, je me permets... Je suis encore dans la découverte du système de clignement d'œil. Hein. Oh! Est-ce qu'il va falloir que je cligne très fort pour faire des accords? Genre...
Wait, is that... That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's
Ah,
playing
no.
my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant.
C'est pas vrai. C'était pas le bon morceau. On a gardé le chat donc, logique.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Oh, pas
I
mal.
already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Spoke.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table.
Oh, il a
They'll
grandi.
literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Et je dessine de mieux en mieux. Oh non, il a pissé sur les dossiers.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a work.
Je vais pas dessiner.
This is called a metronome.
Oui, ils sont allés en
We use it
Égypte.
to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Ok, c'est mon grand-père qui va arriver donc. J'essaie d'intérioriser l'histoire parce que du coup en clignant des yeux tout le temps, j'ai du mal à suivre en fait. Je sais pas vous, je suis vraiment désolé si c'est vrai pour vous aussi. J'espère que ça vous plaît quand même.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll...
Eh oui, je sais même pas ce qu'elle se demande du coup. C'est un peu dommage ça. Qu'on puisse pas, genre qu'il fasse pas par exemple cligner 2 fois pour avancer dans le temps. Vous voyez? Parce que là du coup je viens de cligner des yeux par réflexe parce que je regarde un écran. En fait. Ou qu'il fasse pas regarder le métronome par exemple. Comme ça on peut... Je ferai peut-être la petite reco sur s'ils ont un serveur Discord.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Ok.
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Pardon, je me suis décalé.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just
Oh, c'est
really
incroyable.
behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Oh, on prend des photos avec... Ça, c'est incroyable, par contre.
Ernie,
Ernie.
buddy,
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty!
God, honey.
Oh non, on aurait perdu le chat.
So you're saying it's a
Ah, ça va.
coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But
Ah,
Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
on va avoir des bébés chats.
Pee-hole distance.
Incroyable.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away, or
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley.
Eh oui.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green,
D'accord.
and then the sky
Merci
red.
beaucoup, bisous.
And what's wrong with that?
Merci beaucoup d'être venu.
No, are you kidding? I love it.
Yes. You know, a galleon of particular interest.
I meant any book.
Oh, yeah. Got those two.
Insanely expensive, right?
Ouh, ça devient sombre là par contre. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex, but just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Allez.
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Oh, fort.
Listen
Let's
to
go.
him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
Je suis trop fort. Je suis trop fort.
Okay.
Je suis un vrai pianiste.
2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket. 2 wash.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Oh, je suis trop fort. Je suis trop fort en maths. Incroyable.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid
Oh
of
non,
it.
ça me fait penser à... Est-ce que ça vous fait pas penser à Toy Story, vous? Moi, oui.
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
Oh, j'ai gagné des... J'imagine des trucs de piano. Je fais du surf. Ok. Allez. On avance. Ouah, c'est sombre.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down and I'll drive it back with you up there.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside. It's late.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
Oh,
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy.
j'avais pas d'amis jusqu'à maintenant.
You.
Bon, c'est notre première amie Chloé. Eh oui, Toy Story, forcément, ça fait penser à Toy Story. Je pense tout doucement, par contre.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Est-ce que ça me plaît?
You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Refais. Oh non, dommage. Tant pis.
Quiet, everyone.
Benny a pas l'air très sociable en tout cas. Bah non. Allez, on va jouer. On va montrer à tout le monde notre talent.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Je me retiens tellement de cligner des yeux. Juste pour apprécier la musique.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that...
Oh! Regardez, j'ai vu un succès. Oh!
My name is Mr.
Clignosaurus Rex.
The class will be broken up
Hey,
into
you.
units.
Oh, je suis encore avec Chloé, incroyable.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Cher enfant voisin bizarre. On est dans la même classe, quelle coïncidence. Garde à l'esprit qu'on est à l'école. On ne se connaît pas, ne m'adresse pas la parole. Jamais.
I want each of
Bisous.
you to write it down.
Chloé.
Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Pardon. Hop. Ceux qui oublient le passé se condamnent à le revivre.
Now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
Je l'ai pris en note, moi.
You were taking notes,
Ah
weren't
ah.
you, Chloé?
Oh, yes, of course. So, those who do not remember.
Je vais souffler l'histoire.
I tried
Let's
to
go.
convince your father not to buy you that thing, but
La
he
réponse, pardon.
insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid
C'est la
for
Dreamcast?
that crap.
C'est la manette de la Dreamcast? Je crois. Pas envie de dire de bêtises. Consters. Un nouveau conche bâton fait son entrée. Non!
I've definitely
C'est
seen
dur avec
that
les lentilles.
door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Ah, on joue
Very
ensemble.
sweet. Thank you for playing his game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you?
Ouais, carrément.
That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use tickle stick.
Ok. Il est
Whoa,
très très beau.
that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually
Pourquoi?
kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
Oh, tellement. On la dessine, les gars.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough.
Ah, ça t'a
I
plu, hein.
look so
Ça lui a plu, ça lui a plu.
It's called a magnet school.
Oui, je pense qu'il est très introverti. Très hâte de voir comment il va évoluer. Oh, la petite voiture. Je la reconnais, c'est une Fiat Panda, ça. Vraiment, le style graphique est très intéressant.
It's about an
Alors.
hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet.
Je déménage?
So, what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Oui, salut Lys, comment ça va? Oui, bien sûr, il ressemble un peu au jeu de l'histoire d'amour. En fait, il m'a été conseillé après que j'ai fini en fait ce jeu-là, le jeu dont tu parles.
No problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John MacDonald?
Hmm.
Il ménage pour le futur de Benny, j'ai l'impression, pour une bonne école.
Yes. Taciturn is the word I used.
Oui, je pense que c'est ça.
Yes.
Je pense que c'est ça, et il a découvert... Putain, il a vu que j'avais cligné des yeux. Ah. J'ai commencé là, il y a longtemps le live, je ne sais pas. J'ai commencé il y a 45 minutes, 48 minutes. Tu peux faire la commande exclamation uptime pour le voir. Et oui, je pense que du coup je vais faire beaucoup de piano. Mais du coup ça va être très intéressant au niveau musical. Au niveau du jeu.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there. And a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try. And we can see if you start enjoying it.
Ok.
Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once.
Okay.
I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Ah ouais, moi je suis pas très piano, donc du coup je ne connais pas. Non.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
Non. Je peux changer. Ouah, j'ai failli me mettre ma maman à dos. Ok, tout va bien. Allez, c'est parti. L'audition commence. Je fais ça pour ma mère.
You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Allez, je fais ça pour ma mère. Allez. Est-ce que je devrais vraiment mettre Chloé de côté pour ma mère? Alors que moi j'ai bien envie de continuer l'histoire avec Chloé? Je sais pas. Je sais pas.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again?
Mais non, mais maman réagit pas comme ça. Je réponds ou pas? J'ai pas répondu. J'ai pas répondu.
Anubis,
J'ai pas
in the
répondu.
presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead.
J'ai pas répondu.
And what if they are
J'ai
deemed
pas répondu.
unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got...
Non.
Yes, that's a she.
Mr.
The head of a
Kid.
crocodile,
Over here.
fur
That's...
of a lion,
Look at it.
and the body of a hippopotamus. Though I would not say that to her face.
Ce soir, après que mon père aurait été se coucher, je vais me faufiler dehors pour aller dormir sur la plage. Si tu veux une invitation, laisse-moi Monsieur Isaac avec l'air
Any
constipé.
of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like
Bisous,
me
l'étrange
with
voisin
these
bizarre.
quizzes. So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Ew. Why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Pardon. Ok, elle m'en veut pas. Ok, elle m'en veut pas. Elle m'en veut pas.
Worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Non.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children. But
Benny has a chance.
Ok, je joue du piano pour éviter la dispute de mes parents.
Good at something. I mean, no offense at all.
Non. Quelle erreur. J'ai répondu ou pas? Ok. Ok, elle m'appelle maintenant.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master.
T'inquiète,
Trust
t'inquiète
me.
maman, je vais gérer. Maman, je vais gérer, je suis un putain de génie, ok?
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
T'inquiète.
Mom says turn the lights off.
Not mom says, you say.
Benny, I said
Ouais, j'ai un peu peur de
turn
ça.
the lights off, not just mom.
Peut-être qu'il va me couvrir.
We're supposed to be in a...
Peut-être qu'il va me couvrir, mon père.
Benny, damn it.
Benny, turn those lights off.
Benny, buddy, your mom wants the lights
Pardon.
off. Benny, we want the lights off.
Ok, c'est bon. Appelle-moi. Bien sûr que je sneak out. Bien sûr, cette histoire elle est hyper importante. Cette histoire elle est hyper importante.
You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Mais bien sûr, moi aussi.
There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay.
Pas de soucis.
I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a rip-off of a really good Japanese game.
Mais non.
Calls it a cash grab.
Oh, ce serait pas Pokémon par hasard?
I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game.
On s'en fout, moi je l'ai aimé parce qu'on a joué ensemble.
I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much.
Bah ouais.
We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most. Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, elle me déclare sa flamme.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I
Ouais,
never liked hanging
je
out
t'écoute,
with
hein.
anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways.
Je t'écoute.
I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
J'essaie d'écrire tout le message. Oh, il y a marqué stay here. Ok, let's go.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you?
Non, pas du tout.
It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something.
Merci.
Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your
Oh,
subconscious
ma mère
little,
ne m'en
okay?
veut pas. Ok.
Close your eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
Ok. Ça s'est
In
bien
your
passé.
own time, Benjamin.
Ouais, vraiment,
we
les options
are
sont géniales.
very excited to hear.
T'inquiète, je vais tout gérer. Je vais tout gérer. Je vais tout gérer. Les gars, c'est mon moment. Ok.
Oh, okay, okay.
Non, non.
I think that's enough. So, Benjamin.
Oh non.
Why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice?
Mais oui, mais elle m'a trop mis la
Yes?
pression.
As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right.
Ouais, j'avais pas
Maybe
envie d'en
I
entendre
pushed
plus.
you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father.
Ah,
I don't know.
elle s'en rend compte.
You have to find something to focus on.
Merci,
The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
merci. C'est important ça comme discussion à avoir.
We want him home from
C'est
school
très
for a
important.
while. just until this nasty thing clears.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai?
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down
Qu'est-ce que
to my
j'ai?
office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh,
Qu'est-ce que
yes,
j'ai?
of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Qu'est-ce que j'ai? J'ai une maladie.
It's a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
J'ai pas cligné des yeux là. J'ai pas cligné des yeux. Erreur. Je pense que je suis mort d'une maladie. Et je pense que je suis mort jeune. C'est la plage du début. Regardez, je suis dans...
This isn't video game time. I
Ah,
want you to
pardon.
figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
J'ai pas jeté les jeux? T'es sûr de les avoir jetés?
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B! You hear me?
Je dessine de mieux en mieux. Oh merci. Elle comprend.
No. Meaning on Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make up.
Jeune Vincent. Comment ça, jeune Vincent?
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
J'ai gagné la place du meilleur dessin.
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad in tears.
Chloé même. Oh les gars, ça se passe trop bien, ça se passe trop bien. Je signe. Incroyable. Je suis un putain de génie d'avoir fait ça.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I've hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies!
Ah ouais. Ok. Oh, on le dessine.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting cards.
Trop sympa.
Artists.
Attendez. Les yeux qui sèchent. Ok. On va refaire.
There you go, Mr. Bryn.
Yes.
Feel each shape.
Ah.
Oh, you fiend.
Je sais pas si c'est bien ou pas du coup avec la musique.
I want you all to take a
La mécanique est incroyable.
at what Mr. Bryn has done here.
Ok.
You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
J'ai créé une masterpiece. J'ai créé un chef-d'œuvre. Il est exposé. Incroyable. Oh, il y a mon nom.
The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly.
Amateur d'art 2.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had.
Ah non, c'est pas ça que je voulais. C'est pas ça que je voulais. J'ai fait n'importe quoi.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Ok. Allez, je signe.
I've got a good feeling about you.
J'ai signé le contrat.
Make a lot of money together, aren't we?
C'est ma maman qui m'a demandé.
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never
Elle est
do it.
contente. On trinque. Oh, incroyable.
Ooh, that's good. So, now that you've made...
Je sais pas ce que je vais faire de tout ça. Ah, ok, il faut partir sur quelque chose de réaliste. Parfait.
I think it is. All places.
Ok. Ok. Oh là là que c'est beau. C'est superbe. Je suis fier. Je suis fier.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots?
Mhm. Qu'est-ce que t'entends par retour aux sources agent artistique?
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all.
Bien sûr, je réponds.
Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up.
Bien sûr que je réponds.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe was the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of.
Non,
Her.
non, non, non.
Go on, B. Say something.
Non, elle est morte. Oh non, oh non.
What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Non.
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important people. People who could change your life every
Mais
day.
je m'en fous.
What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my...
Ah.
Hey, Benny.
Tu peux me dire ça, hein.
Calling.
Bah oui, je sais qui appelle.
Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're done, so...
Et ouais, forcément.
Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her.
Moi non plus. Oh non.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time.
Mettre dans mon garde.
I know she told you not to pick up the phone. But, well...
Oh là 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 là. Je veux refaire l'histoire sans... Je veux refaire l'histoire sans le clignement des yeux. Hein. Je veux tout connaître.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint.
A life in painting. Une vie en peinture. Oh là là, c'est une exposition. Le passage du jour, inspiré par l'œuvre de sa défunte mère, la compositrice Elle Fishman, relativement inconnue de son vivant.
It's Chloe.
Bryn,
Your
amie sur
neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been
C'est
years.
Chloé.
I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood I
Ah ouais,
was
ça te
living next
plaît,
to
hein.
a bona fide genius.
Ça flatte
And
ton
your
ego?
mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't. Hey, so not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Bien sûr.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Oh non, c'est la fin.
Now would you look at that?
C'est la fin du passage.
Not believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. Oh, the nobody nothing's dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different
Oh là
class
là.
of soul.
Je suis quelqu'un de connu alors.
I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up.
Let's go.
Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift.
Oui, oui, j'ai très bien compris ton dérapage.
Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Est-ce que j'étais plutôt lonely ou heureux?
A jovial child or a solitary one?
Ouais, je suis plutôt lonely aussi.
Hey, not bad. His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town.
Je me souviens pas avoir ressenti des choses.
Was a composer
Ah ouais.
or an accountant?
Bon.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
Oui, oui, elle était compositrice.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Est-ce que je suis honnête?
Kind of like your champion.
Est-ce que je suis honnête?
Or more like a taskmaster.
Ou pas? Ouais, je dirais exigeante aussi, je vais être honnête. Je vais pas raconter des histoires. Je vais dire ce qu'elle était pour moi.
As his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day
C'était,
in,
je vais être honnête
day
avec
out,
moi-même.
hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl?
Ah, c'était le sang, c'était la collègue.
Was she your best friend or your first love?
First love. Tellement first love.
Be honest here.
Tellement first love.
But on
Tellement
the
first love.
eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait avec ses hanches là?
Now from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him, She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right?
Ouais.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak.
C'est vrai qu'elle est hyper belle cette histoire.
For the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls!
Ah, j'entends l'ailleurs. Salut Original TV. Oui, j'étais obligé de mettre mes lentilles. Puisque le jeu fonctionne, n'hésite pas à utiliser la commande exclamation info.
I'd assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again.
Eh oui, il faut être honnête.
I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me.
Oui, je ne vais pas mentir.
Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Non, pas du tout, juste une caméra. Juste une caméra. Donc j'ai une deuxième caméra en fait qui me permet de faire le... Wow.
You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that?
Ça fait peur un peu.
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Eh non. Et si je cligne des yeux, en fait, soit j'active des choses, soit j'avance dans le temps. Si j'ai un métronome, en fait, je vais avancer dans le temps. Si j'ai un œil, ça va activer quelque chose. Ouais, c'est incroyable.
You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck.
Pourquoi il dit ça?
And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes.
Pourquoi il dit ça?
But it's too late for that.
Pourquoi?
We're in this together.
Pourquoi il dit ça d'un coup?
And the gatekeeper
Salut Tizi.
Right through your fake lies as if
Mais j'ai pas menti.
Glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
Mais donc là, il y a un métronome. Si je cligne des yeux, hop, j'ai cligné des yeux, ça a avancé dans le temps. Hop, et là, ça fait une action. On revoit l'histoire. Oh, trop bien.
Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Ouais, en fait, j'ai pas menti, je pense.
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
There you go.
Ok.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a
Ok, c'était pas là.
This.
Ah,
Stay here.
c'est là. Ok.
What did your mother hear on that phone call?
Faut pas que je cligne des yeux là. J'ai des lentilles, monsieur. Non!
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Je suis obligé de faire ça. J'ai des lentilles. Non! Allez,
Let's try
allez.
this again.
Allez. Non!
Keep your eyes open.
Pardon, j'ai des lentilles, passeur. Ok, ça a marché. Donc attends, je t'explique du coup. Ah bah voilà, merci Nessie. Merci Nessie d'expliquer à Tizi, c'est gentil.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could.
D'accord. Et c'est pour ça que d'un coup...
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
Ok, c'est pour ça qu'elle a été aussi exigeante avec moi en fait.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey. I'm worried too.
Ok, ça c'est quand le chat avait
I
disparu.
understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Ok, on continue. Là c'est quand le chat était enceinte. Ok, c'est là. Allez, il faut que je reste concentré. Let's go. J'ai réussi. Les bébés ont été bouffés par des loups.
Those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said...
Ok.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
Ok, pardon.
This has been a big
Pardon. Ok.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this.
Ok, pardon, j'avance. Ok, c'est là.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Non, on avance, ok.
We can focus him. Make sure he's
Allez, let's go.
staying engaged.
First try. Il parle de quelque chose. J'arrive pas à lire en même temps. Let's go. Ah non,
One
j'ai
more
raté.
time.
J'ai raté.
Staying engaged.
Heureusement que je comprends bien l'anglais. Ok, let's go. C'est dur avec les lentilles, vraiment, vous vous rendez pas compte. Parce qu'en fait, il faut que j'humidifie mes yeux en permanence. Pour ceux qui connaissent pas du coup le fonctionnement des lentilles, il faut que j'ai les yeux humidifiés en permanence en fait. Donc si je le fais pas... Attendez.
What do you mean? What's the point?
Ok. Faut que je pleure un
What does
bon
that
coup
mean?
comme ça.
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that.
Ouais, je suis
Okay?
content de dormir.
You know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard
one of us saying something like that.
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
Le doublage est incroyable. Ok.
You got sick.
Oui.
You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
Mhm. Ah non, c'est les coyotes. En fait, il y avait des coyotes. En fait, il y avait des coyotes.
You were sick for a long
C'était pas des loups.
time, weren't you?
Ouais,
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get?
je suis d'accord.
Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
Ok.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Oh, la petite
Try
machine
writing
à
with
écrire.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
Oui, c'est ça qui est bien. Ok, on va réécrire donc.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
La super vie de Benjamin Breen. Oh, c'est l'histoire qu'il a racontée. C'est l'histoire que le loup vient de raconter, les gars. C'est l'histoire que le loup vient de raconter, je le redis. Voilà.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you?
Ouais.
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know...
Oh, elle vient d'apprendre que je suis son premier amour, du coup.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes. So try to get comfortable.
Ah, c'est un IRM. Ok. C'est pour ça qu'on n'est pas resté très longtemps sur la maladie que j'avais. Ce jeu est vraiment incroyable.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Bien sûr.
I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Pourquoi?
Don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Pourquoi?
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read.
Ok.
I thought it was great. I mean, look at this.
Mm.
His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words! Reads like Dickens!
Ah, ils ont traduit en Victor Hugo, c'est pas mal. Allez, on continue à écrire. Pourquoi? Je l'ai pas dit ça. Pourquoi? Pourquoi il dit ça? En fait, je suis pas devenu un artiste. En fait, je suis pas devenu un artiste. C'était pas vrai du tout. En fait, c'était pas vrai du tout, c'est pour ça qu'il dit que j'ai menti. C'est qu'en fait, je suis quasi sûr, notre premier pré-shot en disant que j'étais tombé malade et du coup que j'allais mourir. Enfin, Bryn, du coup, que Bryn allait mourir. C'était ça qui est arrivé en fait. Et du coup, je suis pas vraiment devenu un artiste connu. C'est la gardienne, ça?
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God!
Ah! It's my time.
Try closing your eyes. It might help you remember.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
En fait, c'est pas elle qui était malade, c'était moi.
It's been a rough one.
Ok, j'appuie sur le bouton rouge pour plus ressentir la douleur. Et donc je vais pouvoir réécrire. Non, je veux réécrire.
Hey, Eddie.
Ouais.
Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too.
Ah ouais.
I said screw you too.
Oui, j'ai bien compris, Richard.
Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Oh, c'est Chloé.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like...
No!
Hey, Benny. Buddy. Did you just throw something? Kinda sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but... Yeah, her music had been rejected.
Je voulais pas raccrocher à Chloé.
Her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So,
I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Hop.
Wait, is that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Salut. On a vieilli un peu.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Je peux plus tenir. Ah. Ok. On va manger un peu. On va prendre notre... Hop, on va prendre l'antidouleur. On va boire un petit coup. Oh non! Get well soon, incroyable.
What are you doing, Oeil? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Je pense. La matérialisation de la douleur est très forte. Hein. Oh non, on a tellement d'appels manqués de Chloé. Oh non, on a tellement d'appels manqués de Chloé.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Ok, Chloé va venir.
Now.
Honey.
Chloé va venir. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Je veux l'antidouleur. Allez Chloé, viens s'il te plaît, sauve-moi.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Ah. Ne m'en veux pas.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that.
Ah, merci.
But... Hey! What are you looking at?
Pardon, je regarde les étoiles. Excuse-moi.
Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is.
C'est vrai qu'ils ont très bien représenté la douleur.
So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave.
Ok.
Close your eyes now, okay?
J'aime bien cette mécanique de fermer les yeux. Je la trouve intéressante. Oh. Tu es mon premier amour. Oh là là. Oh là là. Oh, c'est trop beau. Trop mims. Oh non. Oh non. C'est la fin. C'est la fin. C'est la fin. La souris, elle est beaucoup plus difficile à déplacer.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Regardez, j'arrive pas à déplacer ma souris. Je suis sur la fin. Les antidouleurs marchent plus, j'arrive plus à manger.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's...
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories.
Je suis arrivé tout en haut.
But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
Oh, c'est beau.
I should go get ready. Don't worry.
Merci beaucoup, As de
We
Pique.
got this.
Salut à toi. Merci beaucoup d'être passé. Merci. Faut que je me baisse moi aussi? C'est pas de l'agave qu'il y avait au tout début? Carrément? Moi j'appelle ça de l'aloe vera, mais ça a l'air d'être de l'agave visiblement. Oh, c'est le chat! Incroyable.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Merci As de Pique, à la prochaine.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
Ok. Allez.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for
him.
Oh non!
But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year.
De plantes, tu peux faire du sirop
And in
d'agave.
that year,
Oui, le sirop d'agave, moi je l'ai découvert aux États-Unis. Je le mets dans mon café.
Of the great life he thought he wanted to live.
which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a
girl, his neighbor.
Ah ok, ça continue.
All alone in the world and made her feel okay again.
And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his
hope. How he
reminded them of exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten.
So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
Trop mimes.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Oh là là, incroyable. Incroyable. J'ai les frissons, les gars. C'est bon pour vous? J'ai les frissons. Cette histoire est incroyable. Ce jeu est dédicacé au père du développeur, du créateur et du directeur du studio qui lui a appris comment jouer aux échecs. J'ai très fort envie, vraiment plus que ce que je ne l'ai jamais fait, de remercier vraiment la création du jeu. Vraiment, c'est juste incroyable. On va se faire un petit débrief après. Parce que vraiment, je suis tellement touché par ce jeu. Je pense que je n'ai jamais autant découvert de jeux depuis que je stream. Et là vraiment, celui-là il fait partie de mon top découverte, mon top vraiment la mécanique. On en parle après. Je vous laisse le générique et la musique. On se retrouve très vite. To raffle tickets, I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not. You wanna make some money, give a kid to dad when he has somebody. You're gonna feel the same, and without him, you'll be thinking. He'll have pictures in his wallet. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, tied to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people